Alright, welcome back to today's video, everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to install your trunk struts. It should be very straightforward and simple. All you need is a trunk strut. These are OEM, a ball joint. Replacing this is probably optional, and two of these E-clips. If you want to see, obviously this one is in a state of disrepair and using aftermarket parts. If you want to see a good video, look at Richard Lap of the World's video on this. I watched his before I did mine, or before I'm attempting this one. But anyway, I'm going to uninstall this aftermarket strut and install this OEM version for you. I will put all the OEM part numbers on screen for all of these parts. So again, you need these 4 parts in order to do it, and that'll replace everything in here. This part is part of the trunk assembly, I believe. So if you're replacing OEM, this nut is 12 millimeter, but on this aftermarket version, this is our 13 millimeter. Alright, and if you are wondering how to remove these clips off of the top piece, basically the E-clip clips on to this piece right here and holds your strut on. And what you want to do is either put a pick in these slots right here, or use a small flathead screwdriver in one of these slots and basically just pry it off. Pretty simple. For the new OEM, we're going to grab the ball joint. It comes with a washer already installed. Just going to thread it in. You're going to grab your 12 millimeter and just snug it in. There probably is a torque spec for this, but it's very, very light. This does not need a ton of torque. It's probably a good time to mention that you should have something holding up your trunk like this. This is a PVC pipe. You can use a jack handle if you want. So now we're going to grab this ball joint, push it in like that, and we're going to carefully lift up the trunk off of your trunk prop and grab your strut and fish it on. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to put a little bit of grease on this. So I'm going to take a little bit of sandpaper, clean it up a little bit. It's a little bit rusted up. Get it a little clean with a toothbrush. Gonna grab some Shin-Etsu grease. Just a little layer on there. Okay, now we're going to hold up the trunk, slide this guy on here, and you're going to install the clip. And what will make this job a little bit easier is if you have some pliers to help persuade this C-clip on. Just be very careful around your fenders. Just put the pliers like this, squeeze, and installed. And that's it for one side. Alright, this side does not have any shock at all. It has some remnants of what was there before, and this guy right here that is not holding on to anything. So again, if you want to see how it's supposed to look like, go watch Richard Lap of the World's video on this, but I'm going to go ahead and just basically do the exact same thing to this side. Remove the 13mm aftermarket ball. Alright, and as for this plastic cover, I think it goes without saying, I forgot to film it on the red car, which is why you're seeing it on my car, but you just pull this plastic latch off on top and bottom pull it off and then attach it to your new strut. This side does have the C-clip, the E-clip installed, so I'm going to put my pry tool in here and pop it off. Remove this piece. I think this is left over from the other aftermarket strut. I'm going to hit this again with a little bit of sandpaper. Some toothbrush action to get off all the dust so that when I re-grease it, it doesn't trap all that in there. And reapply some Schnitzu. Okay, quick note on the OEM trunk shocks. I mentioned earlier that you needed 2 of these E-clips per side. You only need 1 per side. The lower side with the ball joint, it just pops in. So you can see there, that there's a metal retention ring in there, just like there is on the engine hatch shocks, and all you do to lock it in is just push it in. And so I'm not going to do that right now because I'm going to install this first, but all you do is pop it in. It's this side that requires the E-clip, and so you only need 1 per side. Again, grab your 12mm and just snug these up. Now you're going to pop this on. That's it. That's all it takes to install that end. Now you're going to do just like you did the other side, lift up and slide on the shock and install the C-clip with the pliers. Like that. And that'll complete the installation of the trunk shocks. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.